Hi there, I'm Bev of Bev's Bells, and today we're going to do a squat variation interval workout. I'll just come a little closer. You can take a look at the exercises. There's 4 exercises with a couple of variations, and the interval timing is going to be 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of a break. So it's a 2-1 ratio, and we'll go through it a few times. If you don't want to do one of the 2 exercises because of mobility with issues with your shoulder or thoracic spine, or perhaps the somersault squat is too deep for you, the hips and knees and ankles are not in great shape, then we've given you some alternatives here. I'm just going to pop this back down. And I've already done a warm-up, body weight only, and a light kettlebell warm-up, so I'm not going to include that in this video. So if you want to do one of those beforehand, if you haven't already, I'd suggest pausing this and doing your own warm-up and then resuming back. I will, however, demonstrate the 4 different types of squats that we're going to be including and the variations in this workout. Like I said before, squat variations there are tons of. You can have a back squat, a hack squat, a goblet squat, a sumo squat, racked, front-loaded, overhead, double kettlebells, sauce press, somersault, overhead drop squat, and squat thruster, to name a few, and that's not even exhaustive. So I'm going to go through the 4 exercises now. The first is your overhead squat, which requires a lot of mobility and strength in your shoulders and your thoracic spine. And I'll just grab another bell. So you don't have to go low if you don't want to. For this, you can set a kettlebell at your instep as a target, but always watching the bell overhead. Nice wide stance, glutes are tight, core's pulled in, watching that you've got your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in line. You're going to corkscrew in the shoulder and tap the bell and come up, and see how I'm sliding my hand down the inside of my thigh just as a guide as well. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to come up, and then making sure that your knees are tracking over the middle of your feet. So that's your overhead squat with a little bit of a twist to it, just so that you don't have to go as deep. Otherwise, go as deep as you want to by touching the fingers to the floor. If you don't feel competent or confident about this overhead version of the squat, you can do a squat thruster, which requires just 1 bell again, and it's more cardio based. So cleaning the bell up, you're going to rack the bell and then squat to whatever depth of squat you can do comfortably. The thighs parallel to the floor is basically as far as I want you to go. Then pressing the bell overhead and then racking it under the chin again. So breathing in, breathing out. And you're using the momentum to press the bell. And it's also not pressed overhead the entire time like the overhead squat is. So this is more cardio based. The other one is more thoracic spine, shoulder stability, and core. So I'll try and do versions of each during the workout. The next exercise is your sumo squat. So that targets the inner thighs, the adductors, mostly. And of course your glutes are nice and tight, core's pulled in. A nice wide stance, making sure the knees are tracking over the middle of the feet again. You're keeping your torso upright, so you don't want to be leaning forwards. You want to be upright, nice and wide, shoulders away from the ears, down in your back pocket. And you're just tapping the floor lightly, up and down, concentrating on using your inner thighs and your glutes to lower you, press you back up to standing. So with that one, you can use 1 or 2 bells. If you have 2 lightweight ones and you want a little bit more challenge, you can use a heavier bell, as well as a single one. The next exercise is the somersault. And as an alternative, we can do a wall squat. So, somersault is very quad focused, and it's very challenging for people with hip, knee, or ankle mobility issues, whether it's because of pain or injury. So I wouldn't recommend it for people that have issues with their hips, knees, and ankles. It's a very low squat that you get down into. You're grabbing the bell by the horns, and you're going to be lifting and lowering your booty just to parallel. Here, I'll just move that out of the way. So you're basically, and you're also lifting the weight. So lifting up and down, and you're using your quads, and your glutes are nice and tight. You're breathing in, breathing out to lift up when you're exerting the most effort, breathing in to lower. So as you can see, very deep squat, and could be very uncomfortable or even painful for people that have these hip, knee, and ankle issues. So alternatively, don't do that. I would suggest that you do a wall squat, and if you have a band, I'm just using a fabric band so it doesn't bunch up around my thighs. You go up above the knees, around the thighs, and then press your lower back into the wall, making sure that the knees are tracking nicely and not jutting out over the toes. And you want to have 90 degrees on your knees, and you're pressing into the wall with your back. And your glutes are tight, your core is pulled in, and you're going to do that for 30 seconds for the duration of the interval. And then you slip out of that. So you have 15 seconds in between each exercise. So from the sumo, you could go and place your feet into the band and do your wall squats. And the last exercise is the offset racked, or just simple rack squat. An offset racked, quite advanced, requires 2 bells. So you've got one bell on the floor in front of you. You're going to clean up the other bell. You're going to squat down to grab it, and then you just squat and lower, squat and lower, shoulders away from the ears, breathing in to lower, weights in the heels, breathing out to come up, racking the second bell under, so knuckles under your chin. And if you don't want to use 2 bells or don't have 2 bells, then you can just do the basic rack squat. So clean your bell, making sure your elbows straight down, knuckles under the chin, watching that your knees are tracking over the middle of your feet, weights in the heels, breathing in, breathing out. Either one is going to be pretty heavy duty. Obviously with 2 bells it's double the weight in my case. Your squat isn't as deep on the offset rack squat, but still it's quite cardio based. So we'll get right into the actual workout now. So I would suggest you grab all the weights you think you're going to need, whether you're going to be doing an overhead squat for the first exercise or the squat thruster, and have everything kind of lined up out of the way but accessible. Have your water bottle ready and your towel, maybe a fan, and we'll go through 2 rounds of each exercise. So if you'd like to do, for example, with the overhead squat, if you only want to stay for 30 seconds on the first round on the left side, and then on the right side you would switch for the next round. Otherwise the timer does indicate a 15 second time lapse, so halfway point, And you could feasibly, if you're very quick, switch to the other side. Or, like I said, just keep to one side and then do the next round on the other side. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of fan. There. Maybe that's a little loud. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to turn on the timer. The timer is a 10-second countdown, and it will begin. So first exercise is your overhead squat or your squat thruster. So I'm going to start with a squat thruster first, and then the next round maybe I'll do overhead squats. All right, so beginning, I'm starting the timer now. So getting your bell ready, 7 seconds, 5, hands on, 4,
3, 2, 1, go.
Breathing in, breathing out. Making sure when you're pressing, it's a nice straight column from your wrist, elbow, shoulder.
15 seconds
You
remaining.
can switch now if you wanted, or stay on the same side.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Sumo squat coming up. 15 seconds, so getting ready. Nice wide stance. 5 seconds left, hands on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Using those adductors, so inner thigh to lower and press up to standing. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out, core is tight.
15 seconds remaining.
Just tap the floor lightly. Don't jam it in. You don't want to jar your elbows.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Somersault squat or wall squat. Coming up in 7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1, go.
Breathing out on the exertion. You'll feel it in the quads. Pull that belly button in.
15 seconds remaining.
Glutes are tight.
3, 2, 1, rest.
15 seconds. Now we've got our rack squat or offset racked. I'll just do racked.
3, 2, 1, go.
Breathing in to lower. Breathing out to come up.
15 seconds remaining.
Keep that torso upright. No leaning forwards. Knees forward first.
3,
Weights in the heels.
1, rest.
Got 15 seconds. We're starting it over again. So I'm going to do the overhead squat, not the squat thruster.
3, 2, 1, go.
Moving in to lower. Corkscrew that shoulder in. Internal rotation, external rotation to come up.
15 seconds remaining.
Weights in the heels.
3, 2, 1.
Place it down carefully. Sumo squat. Nice wide stance. 5 seconds, hands on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Remember, breathing in to lower, breathing out to come up. Core is pulled in
15
tight.
seconds remaining.
Booty is nice and tight. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest out.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Somersault or wall squat. This time I'm doing a wall squat. Quickly slip into my band. You got 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Go.
So if you're pressing out with your abductors, the outer thigh, you're going to get a real good workout on the outer thigh and your quads at the same time. Pressing your back into the wall.
15 seconds remaining.
Weight still in the heels. Core pulled in. Keep breathing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rack squat or offset rack squat. Getting ready.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Watch those knees. Make sure they track over the middle of the foot.
Seconds remaining.
Knees forward first.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Good. So placing your bell down carefully, using your legs. That was sort of one set with 2 rounds. Catch your breath. If during the workout phase you find that, especially with anything overhead, you're starting to waver, it's not solid, where your humerus bone isn't set nice and deep in the glenoid socket and you're wavering around, I would recommend you slow down your exercise or drop in weight. You don't want, you want that shoulder nice and stable. Takes strength, endurance, stability of that shoulder girdle. All right, so we will do another round of 2 sets, or a set of 2 rounds, I guess. Yeah, a set of 2 rounds. And we'll do the same exercises, of course, try and keep a little bit of variety going. Yeah, so make sure you're hydrated, and we'll start again. And countdown is starting now of 10 seconds. 9, overhead or squat thruster. 6, 4,
3, 2, 1. Go.
Reset with the rack. Press, reset.
15 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Sumo squat coming up. Nice wide stance. 8 seconds. Use those adductors right here.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Shoulders down and back. Chest out. Glutes are tight. Core is pulled in. Imagine that core sit. It's nice and tight around your midriff.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Wall squat or somersault. I slip into my band. You've got 8 seconds. Slip it up over the knees, onto the thighs.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Press that back into the wall. Glutes are tight. Core's pulled in. Keep breathing. Want that 90 degree on the knee. Pressing out at the sides. On your abductors. You're working as well as your booty and your quads. Coming up, offset rack or rack.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Pressing up. You got 15 seconds. Knees forward first. You don't have to touch the floor. If you've got this racked one up above here, at the top, make sure knuckles under the chin. Starting from the top, overhead squat or squat thruster. 6 seconds. Getting ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're doing your overhead, watching the bell at all times. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to come up.
15 seconds remaining.
Corkscrew that shoulder in and out to come up. Nice straight line.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Sumo. Nice wide stance. The bell is right underneath you so that all you do is
3,
lower,
2,
grab the handle.
1, go.
Nice firm grip on the bell. Tap the floor gently. Breathing in.
15 seconds remaining.
Somersault or wall squat with the band coming up.
3, 2, 1, rest.
I'm going to do the somersault this time. Side profile, 7 seconds. Grabbing by the horns.
3, 2, 1, go.
Your elbows are tucked in. Maybe inside of your thighs.
Seconds remaining.
Feel those quads burn. Ooh.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Last one. Racked or offset squat. 7 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Knees forward first. Weights in the heels.
15 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, done.
Awesome job. Woo! All right. Time for a well-deserved break. Towel off. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, catching our breath. So as we tend to fatigue as the workout progresses, make sure Anything overhead, you're always watching the bell. A nice straight column from your wrist to elbow, shoulder, right? Knees are coming forward first in a squat. Making sure they track over the middle of the foot. Don't go any lower than you can without pain or discomfort, right? So if it's here, stay there. And when you're squatting, none of this. It's not a hip hinge, right? Keep the bell nice and tight and close to you. Otherwise you're going to compromise your lower back if you will. It's at risk of injury. If you're getting too tired or dizzy, stop, put pause, slow down the pace, lower the weight. This is a marathon, not a race, right? You want to be smart about your workouts. Listen to your body. All right. So Bob, where are we at? One more? Oh boy. Okay. He's a glutton for punishment. He's also hiding in the corner. Which is probably a good thing, right? Okay, so if you have lots of energy still and you want to increase your weight, by all means do. Yes. All right, so I'm going to start the timer again. Overhead squat or squat thruster coming up. Starting now. 10-second count down. Heavens above. 4,
3, 2, 1, go.
Breathing in to lower. Breathing out to come up.
15 seconds remaining.
Belly button pulled in. Glutes are tight. Watching the bell overhead. Making sure you have a nice straight column. Of course, through the shoulder in
3
and out.
2, 1,
In
rest.
and out. Sumo squat is your next. Nice wide stance. In 5,
3, 2, 1, go.
tap the floor lightly. Glutes are tight. Use those inner thighs, the adductors, to lower with control and to push up to standing tall. Nice firm
15
grip
seconds remaining.
on your handle. You'll feel your glute max especially.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Somersault or wall squat with the band if you have it. If not, simple wall squat will do. 8 seconds, 7. Up around your thighs, getting lower into
3,
position.
2, 1, go.
It helps to really tense, especially your lower body. It's priming it for work. And if you distribute that load over all the muscles in your lower bodies,
15
including your
seconds
core,
remaining.
it'll make this wall squat somewhat bearable. Offset racked or racked
3,
squat coming
2,
up.
1, rest.
Slip those off. Knuckles under the chin.
Go.
Place the bells down carefully. Overhead or squat thruster. Coming up in 8.
3, 2,
Squat
1,
thruster for me.
go.
Remember, reset the rack position. use that momentum to press overhead.
15 seconds remaining.
Knees forward first. Weights in the heels.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Sumo. Coming up in 11. Nice wide stance. 5. Hands on.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Shoulders away from the ears. Chest out. You got this. Almost
15
done.
seconds remaining.
One more exercise after this. Oh no, 2 actually. So somersault coming up, or wall squat with a band.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Placing the bell down carefully. I'm doing my somersault. You can also do your wall squat with or without the band.
3,
Hands
2,
around the horn.
1. Go. 15 seconds remaining.
Almost there.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent
Rest.
job. One more exercise. Carefully moving the bell out of the way. Rack squat for me. 6 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Knees forward first. Knuckles under the chin. Elbow straight down. Other hand is out. Maybe a fist
15 seconds remaining.
just to prime the body. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to come up.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Awesome job. Well done, everybody. That was great. So, all these exercises that we did target different parts of the body, including your posterior chain. So overhead, it's going to challenge your shoulders, strength and endurance, your lats, your obliques, and your thoracic spine mobility as you corkscrew down and up. Sumo, targeting your adductors, inner thighs, glutes, of course, glute max. Somersault, very quad centric. Wall squat as well, but with the band, you're also targeting your abductors, your outer thighs. And the rack squat, or the offset rack squat, definitely targeting your quads, your hammies, your glutes. So I'm hoping that this has been a productive workout for you. I know I'm preparing for a ski trip in February, so if I can't hit the slopes as often as I'd like to do workouts something like this. Not every day, of course. You have to give yourself a break. You're using big muscle groups, and we're also pushing the blood flow overhead with any of the overhead exercises, so your cardio is going to go way up, and depending on the weights you're using, even if you're not doing anything overhead, you're still getting a really good workout. So again, I'm Bev from Bev's Bells. I'll have a description of this workout below, and check out some of my other tutorial videos, especially anything to do with overhead. Bob, do you want to say goodbye? No hand, even no hand today. What a letdown! That's a lunch bag letdown. We got to have the hand. Come on, hand, just to prove that you're here. Come. Ah, thank you. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you again.